watching intently. For some reason, there was a peculiarity that Shox would routinely join the roster and then leave at various moments during various games' run of dominance in Source. So it's not entirely unexpected, but they've tried the Kenny S experiment before, and it didn't turn out all too great. So we'll see, but it's ESEA's league. They run it their way. I'm a player, so I'm more inclined to say they should have let him on the roster because I want the most competitive land possible. But hey, that's how the story goes, and it looks like we are live here.
Absolutely. So I'm going to take us away in the pistol round for Exertus on the CT side. We've got Pinecone, Oct, Shots, Bluminator, and Flom. Nom, 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 nom. And on the netcode side, we have Hayes, Lucky, FNS, JDM, and Cutler. We've got an aggressive push towards that A garage, as we will be seeing two members work A main, three members going towards the squeaky door, the blue door over there on the side of the A bomb site. So we will be seeing netcodes take this A bomb site. We're going to see the execution come in. A nice pop flash. He's going to be able to blind one. Shot is going to be in the site. Oct, I believe, is there with him. Now that's Pinecone, but Pinecone's going to get taken down. Bluminator's going to drop one. JDM answers back, and Bluminator finally goes down at the hands of Cutler. That's a 3-for-1 exchange. As you see, Oct with the CZ75 able to pick off Finesse, but it's probably going to be too little too late, as that leaves the last man standing. It is going to be Flom with just a USP. It does have body armor, but he does not have a kit. And I don't know if a kit has been dropped in the A bomb site for him to pick up and get this defused. Most of the members of Netcode are relatively low right now, so he is looking to get into this site and try to solidify this pistol round. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it. His Cutler's going to decapitate him with the Glock, and the Netcode is going to go up 1-0 to start this one off.
So it was a good swarming technique by Netcode to get in the site and not get trapped in A main in a crossfire. Hayes did a great job getting the initial kill. The big problem for Exertus that round was essentially having 3 at A. They somehow managed to still turn it into 3 1v1 situations where everybody was facing probably multiple terrorists or just not connecting on a shot. This was a really good play by Netcode.
Absolutely, because 2 guns are better than 1, as we do see a buy round come in for Netcode, as they did win the pistol round. So we got 3 AKs, a 5.7, and a P250. And this is expected out of JDM, the pistol save, no armor, because we do expect to see him opping on this map relatively heavily. So a lot of strategy is going to be based around his big green gun. So we will be seeing a save from Exertus, as they have 4 CZ75s, and it looks like Netcode favoring this A bomb site early, and they're going to nade out Shots down to 20 points of health. One more nade will seal the deal, and here it comes. There it is. And Shot's going to be forced to sit out the remainder of this round, as we see Netcode now committing towards this A bomb site as they're coming out the door, and they are going to be able to take over this site. Pinecone goes down, Cutler with 2 frags now. The other one to Finesse, and Lucky able to push one off. Pushing around on Catwalk is Flom. He's able to drop Lucky, but it's too little too late, as Hayes going to be able to dispatch him to solidify that round for Netcode. Now up 2-0.
Yeah, no, nothing crazy out of Netcode, and that was a perfect play for an anti-eco round. It's a little disconcerting to see Exertus not attempt to stack something, at least gamble that they might go to a site and coordinate, but maybe they'll pick it up this round with a cute stack.
We'll see what they've got for us here, as it looks like they're going to be going for the CZ75s and P250s again. No armor across the board, so they will be buying this next round. A good nade over the boost box, but unfortunately it's not going to connect with anybody. Only chips away 2 points of health from JDM. It looks like they want to get aggressive on A main, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Hayes going to get dropped. FNS with a nice answering kill. And Pinecone, he's going to get aggressive here, and he's going to run into a couple of gun barrels, but he does the job. Takes one in the back, and now it's looking pretty good here. Exertus, Flom able to pick up an AK-47 and run off. Even though both of the members of the terrorist force and Netcode are going to be pushing towards this B bomb site very quickly with the bomb. JDM down to 9 points of health. He has picked up an AK-47. He does have head armor now, but we will be seeing a 2 versus 1 post-plant coming in very, very shortly. And this is really all going to ride on Lucky and his ability to crossfire with his teammate in this A bomb site. So we're going to see what they got for us here, as the round is coming to a close very, very shortly, as we see Lucky smoking off the CT spawn, expecting that B flank. It is not going to come. He throws that nade right. It is going to take down JDM, and it does. So now a 1 versus 1 situation pushed through the smoke now is Lucky, playing this very, very intelligently. And now he's going to be blind, but he peeks the wrong corner, and he is going to get taken down. So A scary round and a costly round for NCG as they lose 4 guns, but they are okay on the economy side as we see Lucky buying an AWP for JDM.
That was a kind of gross round all around for Netcode. Even though they won, it kind of started off sloppy. Hayes was posted up in the A, right behind the A main card, assuming that Finesse was watching the main push, and just got leveled asleep at the wheel. It was a really nice effort by Flom at the end to try and win the 1v2, because that was just really poor positioning from Netcode. JDM with low health behind spammable where he could die easily, but Lucky clutched it out.
And we see Flom eating early, spam down to 41 points of health, but that doesn't matter because JDM up on the boost box is able to take down one, but some nice spam answers back from shots. And he's going to drop him down to 17, but peeking the blue door to support his teammate is going to be Cutler. With that AK-47, Pinecone going to trade that out, and we've got a 2-for-1 now in favor of the terrorist side of Netcode. In this round, it looks like they're going to be pushing for this A bomb site. Smokes and flashes are out, completely blinded in that A bomb site is going to be Pinecone. He's going to be able to peek out here, but he does face 2 guns. Hayes going to be able to drop him with a nice AK-47 headshot. And already pushing into the site is going to be the CT side of Exertus. They drop 2 on the bomb is Oct. He's going to stick the defuse, and he gets it. Nice play from Oct. Pros don't fake. Exertus on the board with their first round.
And there's the danger of planting the bomb a little too fast. As you notice, Netcode's kind of caught flat-footed. They weren't really expecting to plant safe and in that position. And Oct made the huge play by just running in sight, and Flom gave good cover by dropping the guy quad. They're still hurting for money, so if they lose this round, they basically have to save for 2, but it was a really good first gun round for Exertus.
As we see, the only one with any kind of money on the CT side is going to be Bluminator, and he's got $50 to his name. So they really need to string a round or 2 together in their favor. Pushing out of the middle, he's going to be Lucky. He's going to get taken down by 1. Up on the boost box is FNS. He's going to trade that one out. We do have Oct in the vent looking for some frag here. He's going to get off 1. Spraying doesn't get the second one, and Hayes going to be able to take him down. So now we're on a 2 versus 3, and shots getting aggressive. It looks like on the locker area of A main, throws a smoke, and he's going to hide behind that. But the bomb looks like it wants to work its way towards the B bomb site. Maybe Flom pushing out of B. So in just a second, he is able to drop Hayes. That is the bomb carrier, and that is a good recovery in favor of the Exertus here. They are on a 2 versus 2. Now it's a 2 versus 1. JDM the last man standing, but he does have the big green in hand. And he is looking for Flom now, and he does have 1 flanking him. That is going to be Shots, who's going to be pushing up into the middle catwalk area. So we will be seeing if JDM can clutch this 2 versus 1. We've seen him do this in the past, but this is a nice recovery for Exertus as they were down the man advantage there early in this round on the 3-2 trade there in the in the middle area. As we do see JDM, he looks like he wants to work his way towards this B bomb site and try to get the pick onto Flom, who's holding an angle over here, and we'll see if he can do it. Now Flom peeking out a little bit, and I'm not sure. Let me get in the third person here. I'm not sure if JDM can see his gun barrel. If he plays the angle close enough, he'll be able to see it. He's trained on that position, going to be able to peek out. He did see the gun barrel, so he does drop Flom. And this is a brilliant play from JDM. He is going to be able to get in here, get this bomb plant, with Shots being on the long rotate, and Shots going to be coming through that vent area. And JDM, I believe, knows this, so he's going to get the peek. He hears the vents break, and JDM in a prime position to clutch this round. He's going to have Shots coming right on, and he does. So Exertus on the verge of winning that one, and I'm not sure why they decided to space out and play 1 in each bomb site. I think that would have been a smarter situation to be able to group up and try to, pick off JDM, play the gamble, and see what happens. What do you think, Cam?
Oh, I agree entirely. Generally, when you do that, you kind of just want to group up for a 2v1. But the thing was, Exertus essentially had a bunch of 1v1s that round. We're just going to see a CZ75 save, so I'm just going to yap through it. That round actually was absolutely disgusting for Netcode because they get the first 2 kills at mid because the Exertus players are in isolation, essentially. They get like a 2-for-1 trade right off the bat, so they're up 4-3. Oct picks up 1, so it's a 3-on-3. In isolation with no support, Flom pushes through B and drops one of the Exertus players, one of the Netcode players right in mid, just as oh goodness, my brain's dying. Shot pushed through A main and drops another one. So blood pressure would be elevated if it was my team right there and then. In that situation, you up a man advantage and you just die because 2 guys push in isolation, which you'd call that a stupid play, but it worked out immensely well because, short-handed, you got to make a play, got to make something happen. As Boom is now in a 3-on-1 situation. So it was, on the whole, it was good by Netcode to get early, action in mid and isolate, but they just were miserable right after that. They had the advantage. They dropped like 3 guys in mid. It's baffling why they were just still stuck in main at that point, but JDM picked it up. And we're going to see another save from Exertus. Oh my.
exactly like you called. We do see the double save come out from Exertus, and we will be seeing potentially a 6-1 scoreline in favor of Netcode as they're jumping out to the early guns. And we will be seeing a Galil on FNS, and I believe that's just because he's a little bit strapped for cash. He's trying to bank up that money as he is only 3 and 5 on the scoreboard. But JDM 5 and 1. He's only died once, and the only reason is the round that they lost. So we'll be seeing Exertus, and it looks like they're going to be stacking in that middle area. They have boost over, they're going to drop in, but Lucky, the ever aware, going to be able to take down two. That AK-47 FNS with the Galil. Drop another one. Lucky for a third. He is going to get it. And that's going to leave it all on Flom with the CZ75. So we're going to see if he can get any kind of kills in their favor, because right now this isn't helping their money situation whatsoever. Not being able to pick up those $300 or $600 frags, but Flom able to take down one in the middle connector. We will be seeing him look for more as Hayes going to be over by Truck. JDM boosted up in middle. And he's basically pinched here in that mid corridor, that CT mid main. And now he's going to peek out. He does see one. That's JDM. They know that he's still there. And he almost gets the kill on Hayes. Drops him down to 2 HP. Gets that dink, that ever dangerous CZ75 auto. But we do see a 6-1 scoreline for Netcode.
Right, Exertus tried another stack that round. It was just slightly unfortunate that Lucky had ears and just was able to hear them boost over and drop about 3 people. If you're Exertus right now, I think they just have to recognize that the one round they won was mostly a fluke, because there's, that kind of post play doesn't happen often. So they really have to coordinate better at mid. And Netcode's doing a great job at varying, going out mid fast and just plowing A main.
Absolutely. So back to the full strength gun round. Limited nades for the Exertus crew. Ock is able to take first blood. Pinecone's going to drop one. Ock taking a second one. And Lucky might be able to rebuke that one, and he's going to be able to take down Pinecone as well. So a 2-for-2 trade, or a 2-for-3 trade, pardon, in middle. As we do see Flom coming over to support that mid area. He's got JDM over by the vent. Peeking out now. He is going to be able to find Lucky. He does take him down. The last man standing is going to be JDM once again in a 2-versus-1 situation. And there you go. Bluminator with 2 big frags that round with the AWP. Finally picking up a big green for the CT side. And it comes in handy.
And that was a much, much, much better CT round out of Exertus. They had 3 guys in mid, all well coordinated. And if you're Netcode, honestly, I would probably advise going out of main instead of boosting over his initial for initial action, because they were just sitting on it. And they've had a lot of success plowing people out of main instead.
Sorry, I apologize for my silence there. I had somebody in chat say that I was a little bit quiet, so I turned my microphone up another 20%, so we'll see if that's any better for you guys, as we do see once again a full gun round, as there is no issue for the terrorist side right now with the money situation, as we do see JDM once again with the AWP in the on his back. So we will be seeing if he can put that to work. We see Hayes once again getting dropped early in this round. That's to the hands of Shots. And that bomb is going to be pressing towards that A bomb site. He has it down in A main. I'm not sure what Hayes was doing going by himself early in this round as he gets dropped carrying the bomb. Caught a little bit off guard by Shots. I don't know if he was playing aggressive or not, but JD back and make it a 4v4, make that a 4v3 as Finesse going to take down Shots as well. And that leaves Pinecone in that A bomb site by his onesies. And he is going to have one flanking him on quad, and he knows it now. Not going to be able to pick up that kill as Lucky also drops Ock. That's going to leave Flom now in a 1-versus-3. Make that a 1-versus-2 as he's able to take down one. But he's going to get peeked here, takes down another, and that's Lucky getting dropped. Last man standing is going to be Finesse. So we're in a 1-versus-1, and Flom playing this one smart. Going to go back towards that catwalk area, try to work his way up. And I believe he might have seen him cross into the site. Flom now playing in the A-bomb site. As you see Finesse, playing the door, but he's going to get taken down by Flom in a brilliant 1-versus-3 clutch round for Flom. Going to pick up the AWP and defuse the bomb. And that's going to be a 3rd round now for Exertus as they're looking to get themselves back into this one.
Yeah, no, that was a good play by Flom. It was great to equalize and make it almost instantaneously a 1v2 by grabbing that first guy, but that was just an ugly play by Lucky to peek wide on spawn when he was perfectly safe in sight, and Bomb could have crossed out without being engaged by Flom at all. It was a curious play by Finesse to go run back in the door, but it was mostly lost because Lucky's early peek was just totally unnecessary, and we're going to see a save out of Netcode now.
So they were able to break the bank of Netcode. And it looks like they're just playing this one a little safe. I believe they might have actually been able to buy here. As we do see JDM picking up that armor because he's got a lot of cash flow on him. But Flom getting caught off guard early. As we see the gun barrel poking through, and Finesse going to be able to take down Oxygen. Now they have control of the B bomb site. The bomb has been planted, so this is an exceptional eco round coming out for Netcode. You see FNS taking down a second one. He's going to eat that nade, but that's okay because he survives with 12 health, and he's got 2 on the round. We see JDM still pushed out here. So they're playing a little bit of crossfire here as Hayes going to be able to drop Pinecone. Lucky's going to take down Bluminator, so the Eco Cobra strikes again, and Netcode going to go up 7-3 now.
Now, it was really good by Netcode to recognize that they've been playing heavy mid and heavy A, essentially, so that B was wide open. Flom just got caught with his pants down around his ankles, and it's bound to happen. He hasn't been tested this entire time. We're 10 rounds in. That's the first time they came to his site. But it was really good by Netcode to recognize that and take advantage of it.
Absolutely, as we saw that nice timed push, that B rush completely catching Flom off guard. And I don't know if they pre-flashed it, did they throw any nades or anything like that, but we're seeing a trade of eco rounds here. Bluminator going to be the first one to get dropped. Oct pushing up in the middle, and he's going to spot one, and the spam's coming through. Oct taking a lot of damage. FNS going to come up and go ahead and drop him. So Flom, once again, in a 1 versus 5 situation with only a CZ75, looking to take some exit frags away and some guns away from Netcode. But unfortunately, the bomb is going to be in the A bomb site, and he's just looking for some pick-off frags. But I don't think they're going to be pushing in this situation because the money is just tight on the terrorist side, even though a couple of players are over 5K. Hayes right around 5K himself, but Cutler only $1,700. They would be able to drop one, as we see Cutler getting aggressive. He's going to spot him, and he does take him down. So a nice eco round for Netcode, as they're able to drop all 5 without any kind of a rebuttal from Exertus.
And Exertus is going to be on the save again, winning 2 and then losing 2. They still somehow managed to, just bust their money wide open. From Exertus, you kind of have to... I mean, this map is so even that they can easily make a comeback after forfeiting 9 rounds on CT side, but for their next gun round, they just pretty much have to hope that Netcode doesn't decide to plow B. Their mid holds have been going pretty well for them as of late, but we'll see what happens as Bluminator gets dropped by Finesse.
Finesse going to be able to drop a second one. That's Oct going down at the hands of FNS. Low right now early in this round is Flom getting aggressive on the B bomb site. We're going to see if he can utilize that CZ75 in any kind of way this round. He's going to be able to take down the bomb carrier, but he's going to get peeked instantaneously with Finesse, and that's his 3rd on the round. Cutler on the other side of the map going to be able to drop Pinecone. Shots also going down to the spam of Cutler. And now up 9-3. That's a 6-round lead for NetocodeGuides. This is a big lead for them on the terrorist side. They're stacked for money.
Yeah, no, they've bankrolled the past 3 rounds essentially by not losing too many people. Winning that eco is obviously the big turning point for them. Exertus can still make a run of this on T side. They just absolutely have to win this gun round.
Absolutely, as we see M4s across the board. No big green for Bluminator this time, and we did see Flom attempt to off earlier, but looks like he's going to decide not to. As he hears some footsteps over there towards the site. He's going to get caught by that off of JDM. And a beautiful shot from him through the smoke. He's able to drop down 1. We see Flom getting very aggressive here on the outside of B main. He's got 2 on the other side of that smoke, and JDM once again through the smoke, going to be able to drop him. Drops a 3rd. That's Bluminator going down also. That's going to open up that site wide open now. As we see, it looks like Exertus still, pondering going for this one. As we see shots in Pinecone, the 2 old farts on the team, going to be trying to get something going in their favor. As we see Pinecone lay out Lucky. Shot's going to be able to take down FNS, and now we're on a 3 versus 2. Post plant though, so we got to consider that bomb as an extra man for the terrorist side. Pinecone dropping another one, but Cutler going to be able to answer back, and Hayes sitting back outside of B main, going to be able to clean up shots. And now we see a 10-3 scoreline in the favor of NetocodeGuides.
That was good calling by whoever's doing it for Netcode. So entire half they've yet to actually give action to B except on an eco save. That round they sent 2 outside B instantaneously. JDM opping and a rifle to support in case he got pushed. Oct made a curious decision to keep peeking checkers even though he heard an op shot go off, assuming I guess that smoke was big enough to cover him. But peeking wide by the other 2 players in B was kind of a bad choice. You might just forfeit that part of the map and move on with your life. As we see an aggressive play by Exertus here.
It is going to pay off early as Flom's going to be able to drop 2 before the 2 trades come out from Lucky and FNS. As the push towards A is real. FNS going to take down another one, and that's going to leave it all on Pinecone now as Cutler's going to be able to drop shots. Or Oct, I mean. And it's a 3 versus 1. I almost called it a 2 versus 1 because Cutler only had 3 points of health, but that doesn't matter. But that's going to drop a 3rd one this round, and that's going to leave it up to a 8-round lead now in favor of NetocodeGuides.
Yeah, it really just goes back to losing not that round, but the round before. They're essentially broken on guns. They feel like their CT defense is broken up. They have to just run at something and get something different going. It works out initially. A 2 for 2 at the start of a round for CT side's pretty good. It's just it devolved into who's got better shots, and Netcode just had slightly better positioning and just hit the shots.
We see an aggressive play coming out from the CT side. They're going to be able to drop that dangerous AWP of JDM as we see Flom going to work as well. Cutler with the only one for his team right now, as he has dropped Bluminator in that middle area while they were getting aggressive. So a nice aggressive play, and I like what Exertus is trying to do here, but unfortunately they're losing the late game strategies. As Netcode, their adaptation and everything is very, very good. We see Cutler bringing off the back of JDM, who is now going to be sitting this round out. And we're going to see if Cutler can get it done with the AWP, as they are on the man advantage on the Exertus side, 4-3. And the bomb is working its way on the back of Cutler towards that A bomb site, as we see Hayes lurking in A main. FNS going to be working on that catwalk, and Oct trying to get this pick onto FNS. Spotted, he does take him down, so that should be a fair warning that bomb is going to be working its way towards the A bomb site. Hayes going to get dropped, and that's going to leave it all on Cutler in a 1 versus 4. He's got 2 members over in the A bomb site. 3 members make that, as Pinecone's going to be supporting from the truck side as well. So we're going to see if Cutler can get any kind of break. No, he could not. Nice shot from shots, as he is going to be able to drop him. So 11-4 is going to be the half, but Exertus with a big hole to dig themselves out of coming into the second half of this match.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly. The biggest problem, Exertus did aggression perfect that round. The way you always want to play on CT is if you're going to get some kills, go for them and just dipset. Do your best to get the heck out of there and play back, because now you have the advantage. You could reset like it's a normal CT round, while the T's are then disadvantaged. On Netcode's side, you may or may not have wanted to be in a slightly better position to trade, but again, that's just one of the risks of throwing someone up on boost. You're basically saying you're going to hit shots, you're going to kill people, or you're going to die, and we're going to have a really hard time trying to trade that out. But it was a good round by Exertus to get aggressive and just pull at least one more round out of a half that they mostly got dominated in.
Absolutely. So we will be seeing the second half pistol round come out. Once again, this is Exertus versus NetocodeGuides. For the CT side now on Netcode, we have Cutler, JDM, FNS, Lucky, and Hayes. And they're going to be facing off against the 5 Glock setup of Exertus. That's Flom, Bluminator, Shots, Oct, and Pinecone. It looks like they're going to be favoring a B take here, as Bluminator going to get the point, and he's going to get run capped by Hayes. And they're going to get an advantage for the CT side, as Pinecone's going to neutralize Hayes over in checkers. Shot's going to drop JDM, and now the push towards the B bomb site is coming. As we see one man pushing out Oct, he's going to keep him honest at CT mid, or CT main, as Oct going to spin around and find FNS. Finds another one. That's Lucky getting dropped. The last man standing is going to be Cutler up here in heaven, and Oct going to get aggressive, finding the frag. He's looking for it, and he is going to find it eventually, as he's going to get the 3K onto Cutler, and 11-5 now, and that's a very important start for Exertus. Now they got to watch out for these Eco Cobras.
Right. It was a pretty simple, straightforward walk, explode B, and there they just capitalized on sort of the disadvantage of CT pistols at close range. Rate of fire isn't high enough really to compensate for trying to deal with so many targets at once. JDM rotating to heaven that fast after Hayes died is kind of ugly, because you just don't really have much vision up there, and pretty much all they can hit is your head. So we'll see if Netcode does anything interesting in terms of a stack or team play to get guns down, but Exertus is going straight for B, it seems.
We actually had an interesting play there from FNS. He's going to get pushed down by Nate, but he pushed down B main, and then Strafe jumped his way back around. As we see Cutler and JDM on the Eco side going to start things off, and JDM with the second one. Make that a third one for JDM, and that's going to leave it all on Oct. He's going to get taken down by the CZ75 of Lucky, and that's exactly what Exertus doesn't want to have happen. That's totally unfortunate. Hayes survives with 1 HP, and 12-5 now, and Netcode going to be on the bye.
And that was the beauty of playing a 2-2-1. If you're not going to like overload a site and just gamble and pray that they come to you, 2-2-1 with quick rotate through vent, you can get away with that on this map. And it was just good individual shooting and crossfires out of the Netcode boys.
So we will be seeing 1 M4 purchase. The rest of the guns are actually 2 M4s purchased for the CT side. The rest of the guns are going to be salvaged weapons from the previous round, as we see a potential A take here. It looks like that's exactly what it's going to be, as Lucky's going to draw first blood. Hayes fairly by the point, he's going to take one down as well. Lucky looking for more. He's going to get it, and he picks up 2 more frags. The last man standing is Bluminator, flanking around in the middle. But FNS is going to go ahead and drop him with a nice headshot from that M4A1 Brightwater. And And that's going to be it for that round. So Netcode not taking a whole lot of damage that round, as they are going to be able to solidify, once again, an 8-round lead.
Yeah, now Exertus is in a tricky position. They could either buy and sort of make their stand here or wait another round, force up with an AWP. And it seems they're opting to save again this round.
Absolutely, as we see JDM with the big green already in this half, as they did sneak that eco round in, and that did dividends for their money situation. So we will be seeing if he can put that off to use, and let's see where he's looking. He's looking for boost. He's not going to find anybody there, as it is going to be a 5-man push towards the A bomb site. Shot's going to be in the blue door, looking for that frag. Nice, he's going to rain in unlucky, but he's going to spray down one, sprays down the second one, looking for a third. He's going to get it, he gets the third, but he isn't able to solidify any more frags this round. Nice grenade, he's going to come in and drop Ock down to 49 points of health. Bomb yet to be planted, it is on the back of Ock. And a good nade here over quad's going to drop him down even further, down to 6 points of health. Combined total of 19 health points for the terrorist side. Make that 13 now, as Oct is going to get dropped, and Flom going to be running away now, hightailing his ass out of that A main site. And we are going to see if he can do anything with that CZ75, as it looks like he's going to wrap his way around towards blue door. He's got one at quad, and he's got one at truck, which is now pushing up towards blue door, and he's going to be watching that. He's got one on A main, that's JDM, and the other one free to watch that blue door, and that's exactly what FNS is going to do, and surely he's going to clean it up, and he does. So 14-5 is going to be your scoreline, and Exertus leaving it all ride on this important gun round, the first one of the half, as we're going to see if they can do anything to stem the bleeding and this beating that Netcode is putting on him right now.
Yeah, Exertus' rounds seem to be mostly not. I don't want to take anything away from the rounds that have one, but they've been of a flukish variety. And you just saw right there at the end, Flom was actually furiously looking for a pistol because he was, or anything really, at forklift for the past like 30-40 seconds because the CZ was empty. We got 5 rifles coming in from Exertus, no ops. We'll see if they can make any plays on this map.
Alrighty, and exactly like you said, it's going to be a full gun round, AKs versus M4s in the AWP of JDM, as we see nothing to be spoken of just yet, as we do have a push out in middle. For Sandbags, Pinecone going to draw first blood with a nice headshot on the one. No rebuttal just yet. Shot's going to go down at the hands of FNS, and that's going to keep them honest at that B bomb site. Illuminator free to push up on Catwalk, and he's going to spot the dome of JDM, but JDM going to get the better of that one. Now we've got a 2-for-1, make that a 3-for-1, as JDM going to drop a second one in that A bomb site. And Flom, not even peeking truck, doesn't even care, going to get taken down by Hayes. That's going to leave it all on time. Sloppy play from Exertus is going to cost them again in this round, as we do see the first of 10 match points coming out, and I don't think Netcodes is going to need to utilize all 10 of them.
No, the story of this match has been Netcode's been hitting their shots, playing really well together, and Exertus just seems underprepared, uncoordinated. This is pretty much the moral of the story, is practice harder, I guess.
I suppose that could be it. I know that they had sat Illuminator, and I'm trying to think of who they're not playing right now on Exertus' side.
Lawrence.
JDM dropping 2, and that's exactly what it is. Lauren's going to be sitting this one out, as we do see Cutler dropping 2 as well. That's going to leave it all on Oct, who is over by the B bomb site. He's going to have Lucky right on the other side of the ball, and he's going to get taken down. So 16-5 is going to be the final score, and that's going to be it for this one. A fast one getting wrapped up in no time flat. So Netcode going to take it over Exertus in a big way.
Oh, yep. And I mean, you could easily reduce that to just being a matter of what looked like preparation to like an unprepared team. But Netcode also seemed to be really, really coordinated and tight and most nearly all of their crossfires and most of their takes. Most of the rounds they lost were just due to mental errors or being a little jumpy. The Flom's 1v3 could easily be attributed to Netcode misplaying it as much as it is to Flom playing that exceedingly well. And losing a 4v2 just because you planted the bomb a little fast is, I don't say it's the most common mistake in the world, but it just happened on occasion. But a 16-5 is a thrashing. There really wasn't much fight coming out of Exertus tonight.
Absolutely not. And I don't know if we're going to be broadcasting anything else this evening. I know I have to go because I get up at 6:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time for work, so I'm going to be sitting out the remainder of this one, and I appreciate you joining me once again tonight, Cannon Chow. Thank you for your beautiful color commentary and your insight into these matches.
It's always a pleasure casting with you, Mega.
I appreciate that. And for me, my final shout out is going to be, I made a new Twitch channel for you guys. I've been posting it in the in the Twitch chat. So make sure you guys go over there and follow that. I play a lot of video games, and I typically stream usually from about I'd say about 5 o'clock or 5:30 Eastern Standard Time till about 11 or 12 o'clock midnight Eastern Standard Time. So I do a few hours every single night, maybe 6 hours every single night, and then on the weekends I usually stream for maybe 12 or 15 hours during the day. So make sure you guys check that one out. And it does look like they're going to be doing another match this evening at midnight, and I'm not sure who's going to be playing in that one. Are you savvy to what's going on with that?
If I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to see Sapphire Kelowna playing against. Or no, I'm not sure, honestly.
All right, well, we're both in the dark on that one as of right now, but I'm sure David will make his way up in the channel in just a minute to be able to inform you guys as to what's going on. So give him a minute and he'll be able to bring everything to your attention. So give him just a second and we will see what's going on. But I'm going to bow out for the night. Make sure you guys follow my new Twitch, Megaman_TV. And I will see you guys next time on GoRGN or on my own stream. Come in and say hey. And I appreciate anybody who follows, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys in the future.
and Nathan for doing a good job tonight.
I did a phenomenal job. Wasn't even on the mic.
You clutch ace.
I will be on the mic tomorrow, though, for all you watching. Kay and I should be casting tomorrow. Should be awesome. Make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah, just to let you know, Drone had his mic muted. Just want to let you guys know, unfortunately, that match we had scheduled for tonight at midnight was canceled. So thanks for tuning in with us tonight, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, folks.
Never made it out school. She prayed on me passing that bar. It's way different how you see him passing out bars. The definition of a jet setter. I'm hip hop, still living like a good fella. Castle and crook sweater. And the queen never tripped. She travel way faster than you work niggas. You know when we give it hard. No half stepping, baby, this is who we are. Every word broken from my heart.